I had a terrible toothache one morning, and I knew I had to see a dentist right away. But I was so nervous about the visit that I didn't want to go. If you ever feel afraid of going to the dentist or speaking English, this story will help you feel better. Today, I will tell you about my experience and practice shadowing with you to improve your English. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel where you learn English with simple and fun stories. Today's video is all about shadowing, a great way to improve your English speaking skills. Shadowing means listening to someone speak and repeating their words right after them. This helps you copy their pronunciation, speed, and tone so you can sound more natural and confident. Let's start our story and practice together. One morning, I woke up and immediately felt a sharp pain in my tooth. It hurt so much that I touched my cheek and noticed it was a little swollen. I thought, this is bad. I must see a dentist today. But I was also very hungry and my stomach was growling loudly. I didn't want to go to the dentist on an empty stomach, so I decided to eat something first. I got dressed, brushed my hair quickly, and walked to my favorite small restaurant close to my home. It's a cozy place with friendly people and delicious food. When I arrived, I sat by the window at my favorite table. I looked at the menu, but the pain in my tooth was so strong I couldn't focus. I thought I should order something soft, like soup or mashed potatoes. While I was thinking about my order, a man came into the restaurant. He looked kind and confident. He sat at the table next to me and smiled. "Good morning," he said. I smiled back and said, "Good morning." He noticed that I looked worried and asked, "Are you okay? You look a little nervous." I laughed nervously and told him, "My tooth hurts. I have to see a dentist today." He nodded and said, "Dentists are great. They will take care of you." But I shook my head and said, "I don't like dentists. They make me nervous. Sometimes I think they enjoy seeing people suffer." The man laughed softly and said, "I'm sure not all dentists are like that." I smiled and replied, "Maybe, but I'm still scared. I just hope my dentist is nice." We talked a little more. He told me he had lived in this town for a few months and liked the food here. I agreed. The restaurant was small but very cozy. After I finished my breakfast, I said, "Well, I have to go now. It's time to face my fear." He smiled and said, "Good luck. You'll be fine." I waved goodbye and left the restaurant. For a moment, I felt less nervous about the dentist appointment because the man seemed very kind. But when I arrived at the dentist's office, my nervousness came back. My heart was beating fast. I didn't like the smell of the place. It smelled like medicine and clean floors. I sat in the waiting room and tried to calm myself down. There were some magazines on the table, but I didn't feel like reading. Suddenly, the receptionist called my name. "Emily, you can come in now." I stood up and walked into the dentist's room. The big chair looked scary, and all the shiny tools on the side made me even more nervous. I thought, this is going to hurt a lot. Then, suddenly, I saw something that made me stop. The dentist walked into the room, and my jaw dropped. It was the man from the restaurant, the man I talked to about how much I hated dentists. He was wearing a white coat and smiling kindly at me. He said, "Hello again, Emily." My face turned red, and I felt hot cheeks. I wanted to disappear. I laughed nervously and said, "Oh, wow, what a small world." He smiled and said, "Yes, it is. Don't worry. I promise I'll be gentle." I sat in the big chair and he started to check my teeth. Your toothache is bad, but I can fix it, he said. While he worked, I thought about what I said at breakfast. Why did I say dentists enjoy seeing people suffer? I felt a little embarrassed. But he was kind and didn't mention anything about my words. He said, "You're doing great. Just relax." I tried to relax, but I still felt shy. After he finished, he said, "All done. You'll feel much better now." I sat up and looked at him. "Thank you," I said. "You are a great dentist." He smiled and said, "See, dentists aren't so bad after all." I laughed and said, "You're right. Maybe I should stop being so scared." Before I left, he gave me a small bag with toothpaste and a new toothbrush. He said, "Take care of your teeth, Emily, and remember, dentists don't enjoy seeing people suffer." I laughed again and said, "Okay, you win. Thank you, Dr. Brown." As I walked out of the office, I couldn't stop smiling. The pain in my tooth was gone and I felt much better. But the most important thing I learned was that life can surprise you in funny ways. You never know who you will meet. Let's explore some important words from the story to make your English stronger. Toothache means pain in your tooth. It can hurt when you chew or drink. For example, Anna had a toothache, so she couldn't eat her favorite chocolate. Also, Tom said, "My toothache is so bad I can't sleep." Another time a boy told his mom, "This toothache hurts when I drink juice." Swollen means something is bigger or puffier than usual, often after an injury. For instance, Sarah's ankle was swollen after she fell, so she couldn't walk fast. Or Mike's finger was swollen from a bee sting, and he said, "It looks huge." Once, Lily's cheek was swollen after eating something bad, and she felt shy. Nervous means feeling worried or afraid. Like when you're scared before a test, you feel nervous. For example, John was nervous before his school speech, so his hands were shaking. Also, Maria said, "I'm nervous about meeting my new teacher." Another time, a girl felt nervous when she had to sing on stage. Cozy means comfortable and warm, like being in a nice place. For instance, Lisa loves her cozy bed with soft blankets in winter. Or Tim said, "This cozy chair by the fire is perfect." Once, a family sat in their cozy living room watching a movie together. Appointment means a set time to meet someone, like a doctor or dentist. For example, Sarah made an appointment with her dentist for Monday. Also, Tom said, "I have an appointment with my teacher after school." Another time, Anna missed her appointment and had to call again. Gentle means kind and careful, like touching something softly. For instance, the nurse was gentle when she checked Mike's arm. Or, Lily said, "Be gentle with my puppy. He's small." Once, a teacher was gentle when helping a shy student. Finally, to face your fear means to do something you are scared of. For example, John faced his fear by swimming in deep water. Also, Maria faced her fear when she spoke in front of her class. Another time, Tim faced his fear by riding a big roller coaster. Try these words in your own sentences to sound more confident in English. Let's practice shadowing now. I will say a sentence, and you repeat after me. Try to copy my pronunciation and tone. Ready? Here we go. I wake up and my tooth hurts so much. One more time. I wake up and my tooth hurts so much. I touch my cheek and it is a little swollen. One more time. I touch my cheek and it is a little swollen. I need to see a dentist. One more time. I need to see a dentist. Today I am nervous, but I will be brave. One more time. Today I am nervous, but I will be brave. The dentist is kind and gentle. One more time. The dentist is kind and gentle. My toothache will get better soon. One more time. My toothache will get better soon. I will take care of my teeth every day. One more time. I will take care of my teeth every day. Great job. Keep practicing shadowing with this video as many times as you want. The more you repeat, the better your English will sound. Remember, making mistakes is okay. Every mistake helps you improve. Don't be afraid to speak and practice. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more fun English stories and practice. Learning English is not just about words and grammar. It is about building confidence, making connections, and enjoying the process. Keep practicing, stay curious, and have fun. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.